This brick arch is all that remains of what was once Tomlinson Hall, the first convention hall built in Indianapolis in 1886, right next to where the city market now stands.
So everything you can imagine happening at a convention center took place in Tomlinson Hall. Political rallies, prize fights, Theodore Roosevelt spoke here, Woodrow Wilson spoke here, Rudolph Valentino performed, the newspaper said the lady swooned. The first basketball game in Indianapolis was played here.
A fire destroyed the hall in 1958, leaving behind this lone arch and this hiding down below.
This is the entrance to the catacombs. From this arch on, it's the way it was in 1886. The floor is uneven, so watch your step.
Under what was once Tomlinson Hall sits the catacombs.
The purpose down here was not so much storage as it was support for this massive building. So there's 20,000 square feet, 120 evenly spaced arches. The design is similar to that going all the way back to ancient Rome. This was the strongest way in which to support a building.
Eric leads tours down here, where he talks about the history of the building and how the tours started.
In the 1970s, the city solicited ideas. What could be down here in this wonderful space? A man came forward and said he would put in a restaurant. Well, the fire marshal got involved, and to bring this area up to code, with more ways in and out, sprinklers throughout, was going to cost hundreds of thousands of dollars before he even started on the restaurant.
There used to be a big Halloween party in the past down here, but that too was shut down by the fire marshal.
But imagine a place like this, you kind of think, hey, is it haunted or anything like that?
Well, Mike, that's a question we get a lot, and the answer is we're not really sure. I've watched videos of what are called light anomalies, balls of light floating through the brick, shafts of light. There's one video where there is a very distinct voice of an African-American woman clearly saying, "We are safe down here from the white men."
These days, it's mostly used for tours, both public and private. In fact, demand for the tours really started to pick up in 2012.
We started the tours when the Super Bowl was in Indianapolis.
Oh, okay.
And thought that the tours would kind of dwindle away. And so many people are local and they come down here and they say, "I had no idea that this was here. This is really cool." And then they tell their neighbors and their neighbors want to come down. And so it just snowballs.
A piece of history still standing and telling stories.